Welcome back to the channel, where today we will be making a leek and blue cheese tart. If you are new around here and would like to improve your cooking and baking skills, then start right now by hitting subscribe and switching on the notification bell. For this recipe you will need some shortcrust pastry shells. If you haven't already made some, check out the shortcrust pastry recipe on the channel. Dice the leek up into 1 cm squares. This is called a Macedonian cut, and then wash the leeks thoroughly. Crush the garlic cloves and peel, and then peel the banana shallot ready for dicing. Dice the shallots up into a Bromwell's cut. This is essentially the smallest dice you can possibly achieve, but don't worry too much if you can't achieve a fine dice, as obviously in relative size to the leeks it doesn't matter too much for a recipe such as this. Chop the peeled garlic before mixing with the shallots and then adding to a pan. Add the washed leeks to the shallots and garlic, and also add the butter into the pan ready for cooking. Measure out the pint of cream. You can use single cream, double cream or whipping cream for this application, just whichever you happen to have to hand or whichever is available when you go to the supermarket. Place the leek mix onto the stove and sweat down gently. You'll be looking to soften the leeks but not add any colour. Add a generous amount of salt and white pepper according to your own preference, and then add the cream, and then bring the cream up to a high temperature but do not boil. When the cream has reached a high temperature, add in 150 grams of Roquefort cheese and stir gently until the cheese has melted into the mixture. Once the cheese has fully combined into the mixture, switch the heat off and then check the temperature until the mixture has reduced to less than 40 degrees Celsius. Break 6 eggs into a jug and beat until combined, ready to add to the leek mix when the mixture has cooled sufficiently. This recipe is fairly versatile for all cheeses, so if you do not like blue cheese you can always substitute for something such as a cheddar or a goat's cheese. Place the mixture into a jug. This will help you when placing the mixture into the tart shells. Pour the mixture into the tart shells, leaving a very small lip at the top. You will see I have kept the tart shells in the metal moulds. This will help hold the shape while baking should the pastry start to soften up during the baking process. Sprinkle around 25 grams of Roquefort over the top of each tart. Again, the Roquefort cheese is purely optional. You could use another blue cheese or substitute for a cheese of your preference. Bake at 160 degrees Celsius for roughly 25 to 35 minutes until the tarts are fully set in the middle. This will vary dramatically depending on your oven, the oven temperature, and the temperature of the leek mixture when it goes into the tart shells. When baked, remove from the oven and place on a cooling tray for a few minutes until the tarts are cool enough to handle, and then remove from the shells onto the baking tray to cool fully before refrigerating. When serving, you can choose to serve hot or cold. You can serve them as I have, as they would be for just snacking and sharing, or to make it a fuller meal you could serve with something such as a salad and coleslaw. For a little extra garnish over the top, I have placed some shredded crispy deep fried leeks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy making your own leek tarts. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. And if you'd like to learn some more cooking and baking skills, then check out one of the recipes on screen now.